Carroll Broadcasting Sports presents high school volleyball action.
Live from Coon Rapids, it's Wednesday night. Good evening and welcome to playoff volleyball coverage on 1380 KCIM and 95.1 FM. Tonight, the 23-5 Coon Rapids Bayard Crusaders square off against the 18-11 St. Edmund Gales in a regional quarterfinal in Class 1A. I'm Nick Brinks, and I come to you tonight from the Gatorade broadcast booth. Gatorade, distributed by Pepsi Beverages in Carroll, helping athletes fuel, recover, and perform. And our pregame show is brought to you by Mackey Motors of Lake City, recipient of the GM Mark of Excellence Award for 15 years running. Together, let's drive at Mackey Motors in Lake City and online at MackeyMotors.com. Busy night of volleyball around the area. 1A Region 5 quarterfinal. We've got this one here on KCIM live in Coon Rapids tonight with the Crusaders and the Gales. Other 1A games going on around the area tonight. IKM Manning is at River Valley. Exira Elkhorn Kimballton down at Fremont Mills. And then on our other Carroll Broadcasting Sports Network family of stations, we've got Kick 106.7 South Central Calhoun action as they host Missouri Valley in 2A playoffs. KC on the call there, and then on 93.7 KKRL, Jeff Blankman has the ESAC at Ridgeview matchup. Those are the games on the docket tonight with the CB Sports Network, and you can find all of the sports, links to listen, stats, recaps, interviews, and more at our website, sports.1380kcim.com. Playoffs got underway on Monday night for Class 1A. Coon Rapids Bayard took down Audubon 3-1. Audubon took the first set 25-21. The Crusaders eked out three close wins the rest of the way, 25-23, 25-22, and 25-19. While St. Edmund cruised over Glidden Ralston 3-0, giving up 11, 19, and 17 in the three sets. Tonight's winner will move on to a regional semifinal, scheduled to be in Conrad at BCLUW as they host Madrid tonight. BCLUW 28-10 on the year. Madrid 2-22. They got past Peyton Sheridan on Monday night. More of our Mackey Motors pregame show just ahead. We'll take a look at our starting lineups for tonight. It's a 1A Region 5 quarterfinal in Coon Rapids on 1380 KCIM and 95.1 FM.
Since 1968, Mackey Motors has been serving Lake City and the surrounding communities with new and certified pre-owned vehicles. Mackey Motors is a full-service dealership providing oil changes in our Quick Lube Express bays, a service department with world-class trained technicians, a body shop and collision center with the latest equipment, a full vehicle detailing department, or come talk with one of our highly knowledgeable sales staff.
Recipient of the GM Mark of Excellence Award for 15 years running. Together, let's drive at Mackey Motors in Lake City, MackeyMotors.com.
Are you looking for a new appliance? Stop by Coon Rapids Hardware Hank. They are an authorized Whirlpool, Maytag, and Amanda dealer. If they don't have what you're looking for in stock, they will order it just for you. Make Coon Rapids Hardware Hank your one-stop shop for all your home needs, and check out their new location. They're proud supporters of the Coon Rapids Bayard Crusaders. And remember, they're not your average hardware store.
Heritage Insurance wants to wish the Coon Rapids Bayard Crusaders good luck. Heritage Insurance offers years of experience in protecting all your assets with personalized customer service that you can always trust. Let their staff answer all your insurance questions. Call for your appointment today. 792-999-2263. That's 999-2263. Good luck, Crusaders, from everyone at Heritage Insurance. Door got a dent? Hood got a ding? Tony's Corner Body and Paint will get rid of that thing. That window crack and that fender scratch has met its match. Tony's Corner Body and Paint. If the repair is big or the repair is small, Tony's Corner Body and Paint does it all. Tony personally guarantees all auto body repairs because he repairs it himself. Tony's Corner Body and Paint. Get a free quote. Main Street in Coon Rapids or call 712-999-DENT.
Coverage continues on 1380 KCIM and 95.1 FM. KCIM Carroll. I'm Nick Brinks in Coon Rapids tonight. Set to bring you this 1A Region 5 quarterfinal, a matchup between Coon Rapids Bayard and St. Edmund. First matchup between these two volleyball programs. So somebody will be 1-0 after tonight, and that will reward the winning team with a semifinal appearance coming up on Monday. Let's take a look at the starting lineups for tonight for this regional quarterfinal, and we'll begin with the Gales of St. Edmund out of Fort Dodge, led by head coach Heather Seaton. They went 4-3 in the North Central Conference. Kelly Green tops in white numbers for the Gales tonight. Their libero is Sasha Hess, a senior. Claire O'Connor is a senior. Sophomore Chloe Palmer. Lauren Gibb, a senior. A pair of juniors, Ava Underberg and Ava Andrew, and senior Mariah Myers. And for the Coon Rapids Bayard Crusaders, led by head coach Natalie Lewis, a 6-2 mark in the Rolling Valley this season in red and black. The red tops, white numbers, black bottoms tonight for the Crusaders, and they were your Rolling Valley Conference Tournament champions over the weekend. 23-5 this season for the Crusaders. Anna Hart is their junior libero. Ashton Clucky, a junior. Malia Clayberg, a junior. Maddie Mason, a junior. The lone freshman on the squad, the lone non-junior, in fact, Amelia Cook. Two more juniors for the Crusaders, Aubrey Hoffbauer and Ella Heidoff. We are just a few minutes away from first serve here in Coon Rapids tonight. A regional quarterfinal in 1A Region 5 is about to get underway. You're listening to KCIM, 1380 AM and 95.1 FM. First serve straight ahead, and we'll be back with this matchup from Coon Rapids. I'm Nick Brinks in the Gatorade broadcast booth.
If you have a project that needs to be done, turn to Moore Construction in Coon Rapids. Whether it's new construction, remodeling, or cosmetic makeovers, trust the professionals at Moore Construction. Call 712-684-7667 for a free estimate. Also, for all your lumber and other building material needs, make it Moore Lumber on Main Street in Coon Rapids. Moore Lumber and Construction, locally owned and operated, and proud sponsors of Coon Rapids Bayard Athletics.
When you buy from a local business, like one of the New Way Auto Group dealerships, the money stays right here in the local community. Supporting local businesses helps our local economy, and that lets us help local organizations, schools, and giving back to our community. Good luck to all players from the New Way Auto Group dealerships with locations in Coon Rapids, Jefferson, and Pocahontas.
Community Insurance Agency is a proud supporter of the Coon Rapids Bayard Crusaders and is pleased to help sponsor tonight's game. Community Insurance Agency is more than just their name. It's the core foundation of what they believe in, the community. For quality protection at prices you can afford, backed by their fast, friendly service, call one of their agents today at 712-999-2288 or stop in at their office in Coon Rapids. Go Crusaders!
Great to have you along tonight on 1380 KCIM Carroll, also at 95.1 FM. I'm Nick Brinks in the booth, about to get this first meeting between Coon Rapids Bayard and St. Edmund underway. A great crowd on hand as usual for the Crusaders. Student section is packed tonight, and a nice contingent of Gale fans made the trip south from Fort Dodge this evening, ready to watch their St. Edmund Gales and your Coon Rapids Bayard Crusaders as they face off in this regional quarterfinal, and BCLUW and Madrid are squaring off tonight. The two winners of those two matchups meet on Monday in the regional semifinal. BCLUW, located kind of north of Marshalltown in Conrad, Iowa. That is where that regional semifinal is scheduled to be played on Monday. Crusader starters again tonight: Ashlyn Clucky, Malia Clayberg, Maddie Mason, Amelia Cook, Aubrey Hoffbauer, and Ella Heidoff. Mason has subbed out. Anna Hart, the libero, has checked into the lineup. And for the Gales tonight, Their libero is Sasha Hess alongside Claire O'Connor, Chloe Palmer, Lauren Gibb, Ava Underberg, Ava Andrew, Mariah Myers. Served by Ava Andrew to get things underway. St. Edmund serves to Malia Clayberg. And now St. Edmund, it looked a little iffy there for a moment, but they get it back over to the Crusaders. Hoffbauer softballs it over with a light tap at the Crusader logo. And she will put the Crusaders on the board first with a kill, coming off a 5-kill, 6-dig performance against Audubon on Monday. That 3-1 win that got the Crusaders into tonight's quarterfinal. Ella Heidoff will serve left to right. Gales to my right, Crusaders left. And here's a slam from the front row at the net. Ava Underberg with a kill. 9 kills, 2 blocks for her in the win over Glidden Ralston on Monday. And that'll send Chloe Palmer, a sophomore, to the back row to serve. Right-hander, right to left. Hart digs it out. They'll set it up in the front for Clucky on the Crusaders side, but her attack is long up toward the bleachers, and it's a 2-1 lead in favor of the visitors, St. Edmund. They're in green tops, the Crusaders in red tops, white jerseys for each libero. Hart will receive another serve. They free ball it over with Hoffbauer back to St. Edmund. The Gales set it up in the front row for Myers. Their leading scorer in the kill category, 16 on Monday, 273 on the year, and she picks one up here, and it's a 3-1 lead for the St. Edmund Gales. Serve from Palmer, right to left. Clayberg digs it out of the back row. Up front for Hoffbauer. Had a soft ball on the first one. This one's more of a heater. They stay alive and they play on. Back to Coon Rapids Bayard. Hoffbauer tap over once again. So she's 2 for 2 when she's at the net and just lightly setting it over the net, essentially just behind the logo, and no one home on the Gale side to haul it in. 3-2 Gales. Crusaders with the serve in the back row from Ashton Clucky. 7 kills, 11 digs Monday night. She'll serve out of bounds. Gales take the point and the serve. 4-2 St. Edmund. Now they'll sub in Lauren Gibb, a senior. She'll take over for Ava Underberg. Now serving the libero, Sasha Hess. Clucky digs for Coon Rapids Bayard. Cook sets it for Clayberg. Blocked at the net. Crusaders try it again with Clayberg. Back row too strong. Gales are on top by 3, 5-2. Early in the going here in this opening set on KCIM. I'm Nick Brinks in the Gatorade broadcast booth tonight. Serve coming right to left from Hess. Back row Heidoff. Receives. Out front to Hoffbauer. Back row, dug out by the Gales, popped up by Ava Andrew. Mariah Myers now sends one to Hart. It's at the net. Gales tip it over, and they're on top 6-2 now. A double hit will get called, though, by Claire O'Connor, and the Crusaders will take the point. Instead of down 4, they're down 2. It's 5-3. Crusaders serving with Aubrey Hoffbauer. Right-handed serve, left to right. Cross court, and it's an ace off the back wall. 2 girls went to receive the serve. Hoffbauer will pick up ace number 26 on the year, and the Crusaders are within 1 now. 5-4 Gales. Cross court serve again, received cleanly by Andrew. They set it up in the back row, off the bleachers. Diving effort from Heidoff off the rafters, rather, not the bleachers. Big difference in that picture that I'm trying to paint there. Either way, Gales will take the point, and they go up by 2, 6-4, and they'll sub out Ava Andrew, and they will bring in Abby Huss. Serve from the Gales. It's dug out by Heidoff, and nobody home to corral it on the Gale side. It pops straight back over. And it's 6-5 now. Crusaders within 1. Amelia Cook to the back row to serve left to right. Middle of the back row, Hess digs out for St. Edmund. Huss at the net, blocked by Coon Rapids Bayard, but they're going to say it was actually off the net, not the Crusaders on a block. And they'll get called on a 4th hit. And we are tied up at 6. There was a tie at 1, now a tie at 6, but the Crusaders have yet to lead. Cook serves to Myers. Gales set it back over. Pops back up. Hart sets it up for Heidoff. Free ball over. Hess diving play from the Gales. To Myers on the near side. Blocked at the net by Heidoff, but in the net on the Crusaders side. And the St. Edmund Gales go back up by 1. here in this first set. 7-6 on KCIM, 1380 AM and 95.1 FM. Good to be with you tonight. Mariah Myers serves it up. Couple kills, including that last one. Clayberg will free ball one over. Popped up by the Gales at the net. Now back to the Crusaders. Clucky, Cook, Clayberg, back row. Myers is there, and there's a Gale in the net. And the Crusaders will tie it up at 7. Malia Clayberg's turn to serve now. Outstanding effort from her on Monday. 20 kills, 21 digs, 3 blocks, and a pair of aces in that win over Audubon. She was our motor in player of the game. Gales receive the serve. Mason tips it back over for Coon Rapids Bayard. Myers digs it out. Work it to the near side. On the line. In or out. They will call it just in by that Crusader back corner flagman. And the Gales will take it on a kill from Chloe Palmer, her first of the game. Back to serve, Lauren Gibb. Hart digs for CRB. Up front to Mason to the back row. And a net violation on the Gales. Crusaders will tie it up again. 8 apiece here on KCIM. Hoffbauer checks in for Mason. And it'll be Hart back to serve. Once again, 23 digs and 2 aces on Monday night over Audubon. She'll clip the net and pick up an ace in the process. First lead of the night for Coon Rapids Bayard, and a timeout taken by St. Edmund. 9-8 Crusaders in the opener. We'll take a quick break. Back in 30 seconds on KCIM.
Few people know as much about truck maintenance and repair as RJV Transport and Diesel Repair. Hi, it's Big Pete. As an owner-operator, I understand how crucial it is to get your truck back on the road. Our technicians have the knowledge to get it done right. With competitive shop rates and good old-school experience, we're here to keep you rolling smoothly. Plus, we are one of the only shops in the area certified to do hazmat tanker inspections. RJV in Westside, 663-4500, or call my wife, Sarah, at 790-4543.
A quick timeout taken by St. Edmund as they trail for the first time tonight. They're down 9-8. Coon Rapids Bayard serving with Anna Hart. Just picked up an ace to take the lead. Corner serve out of bounds. And they'll tie it up once again. 9-9. Plenty of ties here in the early going tonight. Ties at 6, 7, 8, and 9. Only multiple point lead was from the Gales. They were up 5-2. Most recently, Hoffbauer will tip it over. Myers digs it out for the Gales. Up front, they work it to Chloe Palmer. Hart digs out. Cook up front to Clucky. Back corner too strong, and the Crusaders are getting just a little bit too much on some of these front row attacks. And the Gales score back-to-back out of the timeout. They lead 10-9. And they'll serve with Ava Andrew. Diving play from Hart. It was shallow. She got there. Right back to the Gales. To the back row. Clayberg digs it toward the rafters. It'll drop down for a Gale point. They're up by 2. On the second kill of the night from Ava Underberg. 9 kills, 2 blocks against Glidden Ralston on Monday. And Ava Andrew will serve out of bounds on the far sideline. Crusaders take the point. They're within 1 now, down 11-10. In our post-game show tonight, we will name our motor-in player of the game, and we'll post a photo on our Carroll Broadcasting Sports Network social media pages and our website. Heidoff with the serve. Gales receive. Back to the Crusaders now. Cook sets it up in the back row for Anna Hart. Free ball to the back corner. Myers gets a fist on it. Keeps it in play. Underberg sends it over. Clayberg, Cook, Hoffbauer up front. A light tap over again. Claire O'Connor. Back to the Crusaders once again with Clucky in the front row. Pop to the back row. Myers is there. And the Gales are in the net once again. That's 3 times they've been in there tonight. And we're tied at 11. Set 1, 11 apiece. 11-11, make a wish if you would. Ella Heidoff serves it left to right. Dug out by their libero Hess. Tipped over by Palmer. Back to CRB. They work it to Clucky in the front row. Blocked at the net. Clayberg quick to get down to one knee and pop it over. Clucky sends it over now And the Gales work it back to Clayburg. CRB has it. Clayburg in the back row fires it away. Hess digs for the Gales. Tipped at the net by Hoffbauer. Kept alive. Clucky popped over to Hess. Longest rally of the game so far. Here's a pop to Clucky to the back row and off the wall. Hart slides into the wall a little bit. I see her say ouch, holding her right abdomen, but she's up, looks good to go. It'll be a point for St. Edmund. They're up 12-11. They work it up front after the serve from St. Edmund, and the Crusaders will lose it in the net. And they are down by a couple, 13-11. Early in the going here, set one, halfway through. St. Edmund and Coon Rapids Bayard squaring off tonight in a regional quarterfinal for Class 1A, Region 5. Serve back up front to Hoffbauer, and she's off the back wall too strong. 14-11. Coach Lewis patrolling the Crusader sideline, hoping this one doesn't get any more out of hand here, but an ace. And there's a timeout from Coach Lewis. She does not like what she sees. 15-11. Crusaders are down by 4. And a 5-0 run. In part to an ace from Chloe Palmer. Timeout taken on the floor. We will take one too. Each team with one remaining here midway through the first set. 15-11. St. Edmund on KCIM.
Are you looking for a new appliance? Stop by Coon Rapids Hardware Hank. They are an authorized Whirlpool, Maytag, and Amanda dealer. If they don't have what you're looking for in stock, they will order it just for you. Make Coon Rapids Hardware Hank your one-stop shop for all your home needs, and check out their new location. They are proud supporters of the Coon Rapids Bayard Crusaders. And remember, they're not your average hardware store.
So much to all of our sponsors for bringing you Coon Rapids Bayard volleyball tonight, including Hardware Hank and RJV Transport. Good to be with you tonight on KCIM. You can find us online at sports.1380kcim.com. St. Edmund leading the Crusaders by 4. Gales serve. Clucky returns to the back row. Gales dig it out with Chloe Palmer. Now they work it to Myers. Free ball back to Heidoff. Crusaders have it up front with Hoffbauer. There's a heater on the line. Just in or out. It will be called out. 5-point lead now for the Gales. That one was very close. Hoffbauer just ever so slightly over the line on the near sideline. Serve from the back row from Chloe Palmer. Now Cook sets it up for Hoffbauer. She pops it to the back row. Palmer is there. Digs it out. They work it to Myers. To the back corner. A diving Hart can't get there. 6-point lead for St. Edmund. 17-11 first set. I'm Nick Brings in the Gatorade broadcast booth. Tonight's serve coming from Palmer right to left. Hart digs out of the back middle. Cook pops it over from the front row to Myers. She tries to pop it over. And that catches the Crusaders off guard. And the lead is up to 6 now. Now 7. 18-11 in favor of St. Edmund. Slow start for the Crusaders tonight. They got off to a slow start on Monday against Audubon. Cook pops it to Clucky. Now the Gales have possession. They work it up front. Blocked at the net. And Cook and Hoffbauer team up for a block to snap the bleeding. They're back within 6. Clucky will serve for the Crusaders left to right. 18-12 Gales. Dug out by Andrew. Now Myers with a heater to the back row, and Clucky wisely lets that one go by. It whizzes past out of bounds. Crusaders are back within 5. It's 18-13. Ashton Clucky serving again left to right. Dug out by Andrew. Andrew from the back row will get the hit now. Up front to Hoffbauer. Crusaders have it. Almost a collision. Andrew pops it over on a free ball. Hoffbauer sets it for Clayburg. Heater near side. Hess there to dig it out. Back to the Gales and Myers. Tipped at the net. And it gets to the fingertips of Hart, but that's it before it grazes the hardwood floor. 19-13 third kill for Mariah Myers, the senior in the early going. Gales by 6. Sasha Hess, their senior libero, will serve right to left. Hart out of the back row, digs it out. Up front to Clayburg. She pops it over on a free ball. Ava Andrew up front to Claire O'Connor. Myers with another kill on the deflection by Hoffbauer at the net. And the Crusaders will use their second and final timeout here in this first set. They trail by 7, 20-13. St. Edmund leading late in the first set on KCIN.
Heritage Insurance wants to wish the Coon Rapids Bayard Crusaders good luck. Heritage Insurance offers years of experience in protecting all your assets with personalized customer service that you can always trust. Let their staff answer all your insurance questions. Call for your appointment today. 792-999-2263. That's 999-2263. Good luck, Crusaders, from everyone at Heritage Insurance.
Back in Coon Rapids, great to be with you tonight on KCIM, 1380 AM and 95.1 FM. It's a 1A Region 5 quarterfinal. Slow start for Coon Rapids Bayard tonight. They trail by 7, 20-13. And the Gales will serve with their libero, Sasha Hess. Left to right, Clucky digs out of the back row. Up front for Clayburg. Blocked. Hart can't get to the floor quick enough. And the Gales take the first point out of the timeout to go up by 8 and 4 away from a set 1 victory. Hess to serve once again. Clucky's there to dig out of the middle. Clayburg sets it up, or they set it up for Clayburg. Now the Gales tip it over at the last moment. Clayburg with a free ball to the back row for the Gales. Up front to Myers. Shallow. Diving play from Heidoff. Diving play from Andrew. Back to Clayburg. Tipped. Diving effort from Hayes. Hess, rather. Peter from Myers out of bounds. And that's over the back line by about 6 inches. Crusaders and the Gales making some nice plays to keep that volleyball off the floor a few times in that run. It's 21-14. Crusaders back within 7. Need more where that came from. Serve from Hoffbauer. Out front to Myers, tipped. Hoffbauer takes it out of the back row. It clips off the rafters, and Clucky can't corral it. 22-14. Coon Rapids Bayard now down by 8. And St. Edmund looking to take a set 1 win on the road. Serve on its way from Claire O'Connor. Cook sets it up for Clayburg at the net, and she'll send it over. Tipped by Lauren Gibb. Cook free balls it back to the Gales. Myers on the near side. To the middle of the floor, Heidoff. To Cook. Now Clayburg at the net. Heater. Knocked down on the Gales side. Clayburg looking for more where that came from. Her first kill of the game, and it comes at 22-15. Crusaders down by 7. Amelia Cook, 24 assists, 13 digs, 5 kills on Monday night. She'll send it away. Would have been out of bounds. Gales dive to keep it in play. Back to the Crusaders. Cook sets it up for Clayburg, looking to go back-to-back, and she will at the net. Gibb and Huss try to block it at the net, and it kind of plinkos down between the net and their arms. Back-to-back kills for Clayburg, and they're within 6. They did make a run in that set 1 loss against Audubon on Monday night. At this point in the game, they got back within a couple. Gales will pick up a front row kill. Second on the night for Lauren Gibb. And now 1 away from set point for St. Edmund. 23-16 here on KCIM with the Gales on top. Myers serves to Anna Hart. To the near side, Clayburg. She'll just lightly pop it over. Hess, quick to adjust. Over to Myers, diving from Hart off the net. Nice play from Cook. And she sends it right back to the Gales. To the back row. There's Hart. Cook up front to Clayburg. In the net. And the Gales have set point. 24-16. St. Edmund out front by 8. Looking to seal the deal here with a clincher. Mariah Myers, the senior, will serve right to left. Popped up by Hart. Cook Near side, Clayburg, and they stay alive. Clayburg with 3 late kills here in the first. And they're up to 17. I've only got the Crusaders with 5 kills out of their 17 points. They need to rattle off 9 in a row here, or close to it. Down 24-17, and the Gales will send it out of bounds on the far side. The attack from Lauren Gibb goes astray. Crusaders are within 6. No room for error, though. Working against a Gale set point. Clayburg serves left to right. Myers pops it up. To the near side, clipped at the net. Cook dives. Now Hart has to free ball it over from the back row. Gales have it back. To the near side, tipped down, out of bounds. Crusaders will fall in this opener. 25-18, St. Edmunds. They started to get a little bit of a rally together, but couldn't keep it rolling. We will take a break and be back with more. Set 2 is next. The Crusaders find themselves down 1-0 on the night. We're live in Coon Rapids, and you are listening to KCIN's coverage of Crusader volleyball. It's a 1A Region 5 quarterfinal.
Door got a dent? Hood got a ding? Tony's Corner Body and Paint will get rid of that thing. That window crack and that fender scratch has met its match. Tony's Corner Body and Paint. If the repair is big or the repair is small, Tony's Corner Body and Paint does it all. Tony personally guarantees all auto body repairs because he repairs it himself. Tony's Corner Body and Paint. Get a free quote. Main Street in Coon Rapids or call 712-999-DENT. If you have a project that needs to be done, turn to Moore Construction in Coon Rapids. Whether it's new construction, remodeling, or cosmetic makeovers, trust the professionals at Moore Construction. Call 712-684-7667 for a free estimate. Also, for all your lumber and other building material needs, make it Moore Lumber on Main Street in Coon Rapids. Moore Lumber and Construction, locally owned and operated, and proud sponsors of Coon Rapids Baird Athletics.
When you buy from a local business, like one of the new Auto Group dealerships, the money stays right here in the local community. Supporting local businesses helps our local economy, and that lets us help local organizations, schools, and giving back to our community. Good luck to all players from the New Way Auto Group dealerships with locations in Coon Rapids, Jefferson, and Pocahontas.
Sluggish start for Coon Rapids Baird in the opening set. They will look for much better fortunes here in set 2. They trail St. Edmund 1-0 on the night. Crusaders will begin set 2 with the serve, and it will be Ella Heidoff. 20 digs, 2 aces on Monday night in the win over Audubon. She'll serve here. Second best on the team coming into tonight with 260 digs, and she aces it on the first serve. Back row, Myers was out of position, and that one grazed off her hand toward the back wall. 1-0 Crusaders, and the serve coming from Heidoff. Near side, Myers down to one knee, pops it up. They work it to the near side, Ava Underberg. Back to Clayburg in the back row. Acrobatic punch over from Hoffbauer, working all over the floor. Now Clucky to Hoffbauer, back to the Gales. They'll set it up in the front row. Underberg again, Heidoff. Out of position, but they keep it alive. Hoffbauer with some really good plays here in this set to begin. Unfortunately, the Gales will come away with that point. There were at least 2 really nice plays from Hoffbauer. Gales come away with the point anyway. And it will be Ava Andrew behind the back line to serve here. Tied at 1, set 2 just underway. Hart receives the serve. Cook sets it up for Clucky on the near side. Clips off the top of the net. Hess now over to Myers, and she and her teammate collide, but they get it over. Myers, they'll pop it up for Underberg. Clayburg in position, digs it out. They tip it to Clucky in the front row. Back to Myers out back for the Gales. Tipped over by Palmer. Hoffbauer up front. That'll land just inside the back line. It's a kill for Aubrey Hoffbauer, and she's got her 3rd of the game. Hoffbauer playing well tonight and making some nice moves here in this second set. They lead 2-1, the Crusaders do. Ashton Clucky serves left to right, popped up. And then out of bounds. The Gales tip it over along the sideline. They missed by a couple inches. And it's a 3-1 lead for the Crusaders. It is their largest lead of the night here in the early going. Serve from Clucky. Hess digs. Now set over. They'll keep it out of the net. There's Hoffbauer again to the back row. The set from Cook is out of play. 3-2. Crusaders lead is down to 1 with the St. Edmund Gales earning the serve. And they will send Chloe Palmer back with a kill and an ace tonight. It was her second ace of the season. On its way, Hart dives. They send it to Clayberg. It's tipped in the net, and the Gales can't come up with it. Crusaders by 2. 4-2, Coon Rapids Bayard. And that'll go down as a Clayberg kill. Hoffbauer with the serve. Hess receives for the Gales. Up front to Myers. Nobody home at the free throw line. Myers with 5 kills on the night. Crusaders by 1. And the Gales will serve here with their senior libero, Sasha Hess. Number 2 on the team in aces this year with 43. Right-hander on its way. Heidoff out of the back row receives. Out front to Clayberg. That's popped up into the rafters, and it comes down with a hard thud. Clayberg picks up her 5th kill. 3 in the first. They all came late. She's got 2 here in the second. Trying to get off to a much hotter start. Amelia Cook back to serve for the Crusaders. It's a 5-3 CRB lead. Dug out by Palmer. Up front to Myers. Blocked at the net. Then rolls up and off the top of the net and out of bounds. Myers will pick up her 6th. And it's a 5-4 Crusader lead with the Gales back to serve. Claire O'Connor with the 31 assists from her setter position on Monday over Glen Ralston when they hosted the Wildcats. Hart dug it out. They work it to Clayberg. Near side, tipped at the net. Gales keep it in play now. Back row coming from Palmer. Diving effort from Clucky and out of bounds. Dove to the floor to get it. And then sent straight toward the scorer's table. We are tied at 5. Coon Rapids Bayard will receive with Hart. Cook up front to Maddie Mason. Blocked back in her face by Myers. Now Cook will free ball it backwards. Gales dig with Hess. Out to Myers in the front row. Diving effort from Cook. Now a setup on the far side by Clayberg. Hart there to re-corral it after the block. And now Clayberg picks up a big kill to go back on top. 6-5 Crusaders. Clayberg up on the far side of the floor at the net. Of course, she does a lot of her damage. Now she'll try to do it from the serve line. Hess digs it cleanly. Out front, they'll bring in Faith Sherbrun, a junior, for the first time. And her attack goes into the net, and the Gales will get called on a 5th hit. Crusaders go up by 2 in this second set, although let's see here. Scoreboard says period 3. Should say period 2, I believe. Crusaders serve. And the Gales answer. Nobody home on the Crusaders side. 4th kill on the night now from Lauren Gibb. A couple here in the second. Myers with 6. And she is back to serve. 18 aces on the year for the senior. Outside hitter. She lets it fly. Clayberg digs it out of the back row. It's Clucky at the net. Popped up into the rafters, off the ceiling. Gales play on. Tips down at the net by Heidoff. And she puts the Crusaders back up by 2 with her first kill of the night and number 42 on the season. Hoffbauer subs back in for Mason for CRB. Anna Hart, short serve. Hess receives. Out front, Heidoff hits it awkwardly, but they keep it alive. Cook free balls it to the back row, back to St. Edmund. To the near side for Palmer. Cook digs it on the sideline. Hart to Clucky, back row, Myers is there. Gales have it up front. They'll try to tip it over, blocked by Hoffbauer. Near side, Sherbrun gets popped up in the air by Cook to Hart. Now Clucky in the front. Hess receives and digs it out. Heater from the front row toward the back. Lauren Gibb, it's her 5th kill. 8-7 Crusaders and a serve coming from the Gales. Lauren Gibb, 14 aces for the senior this year. And she lets it fly short. Hart couldn't get there. And it's a Gibb ace. Number 15 on the season. Good to be with you tonight in Coon Rapids on KCIM, 1380 AM and 95.1 FM. I'm Nick Brinks in the Gatorade broadcast booth. Crusaders fell in the first set 25-18. St. Edmund has tied it up here in the second, 8 apiece. Clayberg out of the back row, works it to Hart. Now Clucky. Gales have it with Connor. Now Myers. And blocked at the net by Hoffbauer. Crusaders back on top. Hoffbauer playing at the front on that Crusader logo. Makes another nice play. 9-8 CRB, Ella Heidoff. Short serve. Myers takes it up front to Sherbrun. Popped up by Heidoff. Clayberg works it up to Clucky. Tipped at the net and it drops with a thud. Drops with a thud down to the floor. Ashton Clucky, her first kill of the night. 7 kills, 11 digs for her in the win over Ottoman on Monday. Heidoff serves again. And the Gales looked like they were out of position somehow. Not 100% what the call is for, but the Crusaders will get the point as they blow the serve dead. 11-8. Heidoff serves again to the near side. Myers receives out front to Ava Underberg. And her heater is no match for the Crusaders. 3rd kill. Hart was the closest one there. Laid out trying to get it. Made contact, sent it to the stands. 11-9. Now an Ava Andrew serve for St. Edmund just over the back line. A late call from Anna Hart to duck and let it go. Missed by just a couple inches. 12-9 after the service error. Crusaders lead. Ashton Clucky left to right to the back row. Ava Andrew. Now working it up front. A free ball from Ava Underberg. Clayberg to Cook. Back to Clayberg going for the kill. Myers digs it, sends it out of bounds. Back to the Crusaders. They keep it in play. Cook to Clayberg again. Back row. Myers, nice play to get there. St. Edmund works it to Andrew. To the front row for Hoffbauer. A light tap over to the back row for Andrew again. We play on. Clucky with it up front. Clayberg blocked at the net. Out of bounds. Clayberg another kill. A 4-point lead, and Coach Seaton wants a timeout for the Gales. They'll talk things over. Crusaders fell in the first. They lead by 4 here in the second. And you're listening to quarterfinal volleyball in 1A Region 5. Live in Coon Rapids on KCIM.
Community Insurance Agency is a proud supporter of the Coon Rapids Bayard Crusaders and is pleased to help sponsor tonight's game. Community Insurance Agency is more than just their name. It's the core foundation of what they believe in, the community. For quality protection at prices you can afford, backed by their fast, friendly service, call one of their agents today at 712-999-2288 or stop in at their office in Coon Rapids. Go Crusaders!
Back in Coon Rapids tonight, you are listening to KCIM's coverage of postseason volleyball. St. Edmund and Coon Rapids Bayard squaring off for the first time in volleyball. St. Edmund 18-11 on the year. They topped Clinton Ralston Monday 3-0. Crusaders are 23-5. They got past Ottoman 3-1 in the first round on Monday. Serve from Clucky. Now the Crusaders starting to put it together a little bit more. They got a couple block attempts here, and now an attack from the Gales goes awry and out toward the hallway. Too high. Crusaders by 5, their largest lead of the night as they try to even it up through 2 sets. Serve from Clucky. Andrew dug it out. Myers on the near side. Free balls it over, but nobody home. Everybody was kind of playing toward the middle and far side. Myers snookered him a little bit. And she's working her way toward double-digit kills. 8 now. Gales will serve. Hart's dig. Popped right down at the net by the Gales. And it's kill number 6 for Ava Underberg tonight. 4 here in the second set. 14-11, back-to-back points for the Gales as they trail. Cook free balls it quickly on the set. Myers on the near side, out of bounds. Clucky almost made contact, pulled away from it at the last second. And it's 15-11. Crusaders back up by 4. Anna Hart will sub out. Maddie Mason back into the lineup. The junior. Hoffbauer sends it deep. Andrew pops it up. Free balled over off the top of the net. Clayberg's there. Hoffbauer free balls it from the back row. Now the Gales work it front row. Myers, back corner, near side. 9th kill. She'll play in the back. She'll play up front. And she'll make them pay wherever she's at on the floor. Gales back within 3. It is 15-12. Gales are down, but serving. It's Hess. Received by Hart, and then miscommunication. Nobody came to retrieve that ball as it came back down off the bump. 15-13 Crusaders. They'll receive this serve from Hess. Hart up front to Cook and Clayberg. Heater off the chest of Hess. Right back to Mason. Tipped out, kept in play actually by Myers. And now Clayberg with a heater to the back row, just out of play. Out by 6 inches or so. And the Gales have rattled off 3 in a row. A 14-9 lead for Coon Rapids Bayard is down to 15-14. And they'll get an ace. The Gales tie it up with Palmer. Timeout taken by Coach Lewis. Nope, just a substitution. No timeout. Gale fans on their feet as they tie it up here. As they've gone on a 6-1 run. Serve from Hess again. Mason will send it back. Dig from Palmer. Myers at the front. Back row. Spangler's out there. She digs it. And it lands with a thud on the floor. Gales by 1. 16-15. Myers another one. She's got 10. And a timeout is taken this time by Coach Lewis. Crusaders have given up a 7-1 run to the Gales, who now lead it midway through set 3 on KCIM.
Few people know as much about truck maintenance and repair as RJV Transport and Diesel Repair. Hi, it's Big Pete. As an owner-operator, I understand how crucial it is to get your truck back on the road. Our technicians have the knowledge to get it done right. With competitive shop rates and good old-school experience, we're here to keep you rolling smoothly. Plus, we are one of the only shops in the area certified to do hazmat tanker inspections. RJV in Westside, 663-4500, or call my wife, Sarah, at 790-4543.
We are back here in Coon Rapids as the Crusaders now trail by 1. They'll receive the serve from Sasha Hess. And Clayberg will try to tie it up, but it's blocked by the Gales, and the Crusaders can't get back to it quick enough. 2-point lead for the Gales, 17-15 in set 2. Sasha Hess serving again. This time a floater, punch to the air by a diving Heidoff. Myers on the near side, Heidoff there to dig it out. Now Cook sets it up for Mason at the front, blocked by Myers. St. Edmund goes up by 3, 18-15. 9-1 run from the Gales. Down 5, now up 3. Hess another serve along the sideline. Spangler out of the back row, up front to Mason. And we've got a whistle and a double tap. Crusaders give up another point, 19-15. St. Edmund now up by 4. Hess will serve. And there's Heidoff out of the back row. Hart to Clayberg, near side, too strong. 20-15. And Coach Lewis will use her final timeout here in the set. St. Edmund fans on their feet, 20-15, set 2. as the Gales are looking for a road win. They took the first set. They lead by 5 here in the second. We're back in 30 seconds on KCIM.
Are you looking for a new appliance? Stop by Coon Rapids Hardware Hank. They are an authorized Whirlpool, Maytag, and Amanda dealer. If they don't have what you're looking for in stock, they will order it just for you. Make Coon Rapids Hardware Hank your one-stop shop for all your home needs, and check out their new location. They're proud supporters of the Coon Rapids Bayard Crusaders. And remember, they're not your average hardware store.
Set 2, late stages, 20-15. St. Edmund rallied, and they are pulling away. Ace serve from Chloe Palmer. She's now got 3 on the night, and she came in with just 1 on the season. 21-15. The Crusaders were down by, or they were up by 5, 14-9. Gales are now up 21-15. This serve is popped up by Hart. Still not out of it, but they need some help. And that won't be it. A block from the front row. Myers another one. 22-15. Spangler will check out. They'll bring Ashton Clucky in. Crusaders may be staring down, needing this one to go 5 here tonight. They're down by 7, 22-15. St. Edmund with the serve. Clayburg, heater, too strong. They're just kind of out of sorts all over the place. 23-15, St. Edmund. And this serve run from Sasha Hess began at 14-10 or so. Or 15-10, I think. Now St. Edmund will get in the net as the Crusaders tip it over. So they'll need more where that came from. Not quite at set point. They've got 1 point of breathing room there. Down 23-16, and they will send Amelia Cook to the back row. She'll serve. Just over the net. Dug out by Palmer. They'll set it up on the near side for Lauren Gibb. Now to Clayburg near side. She'll tap it over. And she'll try to pop it back down. Gets right back in her face. Hart saves it from hitting the floor. Now back over to St. Edmund. They work to the near side. Gibb blocks. Kept in play. Clayburg near side. There's a heater to the back row to Hess. Now Myers sets it up for Andrew. And a diving play in the back row from Clucky. Can't get there. Set point 24-16. St. Edmund looking to go up 2-0 on the night in this regional quarterfinal in 1A Region 5. Serve on its way from Claire O'Connell. Maddie Mason will send it over to the near side. Diving play, nobody home. Give Mason the kill to keep Coon Rapids Bayard alive for the moment. 24-17, but no breathing room. They lost in the first set 25-18. And here comes Clayburg with the serve. Hess digs it out. They'll work it up near side, front row actually, and sent back over. Clayburg free balls it. Nobody home. Right to the middle. Everybody on the Gales thought somebody else had it. Easy kill for Malia Clayburg. 7 on the night unofficially. Clayburg will serve again. They're within 6. But at set point for the Gales, here's a light tap to the back row. Now Clucky at the front. To the back, out of play. 25-18. The Gales take the first 2 sets by 7. And we will move on to set number 3 with the Crusaders season on the line. Got to go 5 now if they want to move on. We'll take a break. Back in just a moment. You're listening to KCIM's coverage of Coon Rapids Bayard volleyball.
Heritage Insurance wants to wish the Coon Rapids Bayard Crusaders good luck. Heritage Insurance offers years of experience in protecting all your assets with personalized customer service that you can always trust. Let their staff answer all your insurance questions. Call for your appointment today. 792-999-2263. That's 999-2263. Good luck, Crusaders, from everyone at Heritage Insurance. Door got a dent? Hood got a ding? Tony's Corner Body and Paint will get rid of that thing. That window crack and that fender scratch has met its match. Tony's Corner Body and Paint. If the repair is big or the repair is small, Tony's Corner Body and Paint does it all. Tony personally guarantees all auto body repairs because he repairs it himself. Tony's Corner Body and Paint. Get a free quote. Main Street in Coon Rapids or call 712-999-DENT. If you have a project that needs to be done, turn to Moore Construction in Coon Rapids. Whether it's new construction, remodeling, or cosmetic makeovers, trust the professionals at Moore Construction. Call 712-684-7667 for a free estimate. Also, for all your lumber and other building material needs, make it Moore Lumber on Main Street in Coon Rapids. Moore Lumber and Construction, locally owned and operated, and proud sponsors of Coon Rapids Baird Athletics.
Back in Coon Rapids tonight on KCIM, it is a 2-0 deficit for the Coon Rapids Baird Crusaders. Their season hanging on by a thread here. They've gotten off to slow starts, especially in that first set. They had a 14-9 lead in the second set and scored just 4 points the rest of the way. So we get underway here in the third. St. Edmund will serve it out of bounds, and the Crusaders will take it to go up first here in the third. But their backs are against the wall. If this one doesn't go 5, the Crusaders' season is over, and just going to the fifth is no guarantee either. Heidoff with the serve for Coon Rapids Baird. Clayberg digs after it's sent right back. Clucky pops it over. Andrew, they work it up front to one of the Avas, Ava Underberg. And the Crusaders will get called on a double tap near the net. Tied at 1. St. Edmund and Coon Rapids Baird facing off tonight. Winner will take on either BCLUW or Madrid. BCLUW would host on Monday, and they are the big favorite over 2-22 Madrid tonight. BCLUW 28-10. St. Edmund will take it after the Crusader attack goes out of bounds. And the serve to Anna Hart. Back row, Clayberg. Heater on the way. Andrew pops it up to the near side, Myers. There's Clayberg in the back row. Up front to Clucky. And her kill. Number 2 on the night. Will put the Crusaders back in a tie with St. Edmund. 2 apiece. Other teams in this Region 5 include Gladbrook, Rhinebeck, and Waterloo Christian. They're squaring off tonight. GMG and Baxter also squaring off. Those are the other 4 teams that will make up the regional final next Wednesday. Myers sends one into the net. Nope, actually just clipped over the net and rolled down the Crusader side. That one looked like it might have gotten stuck on the Gale side, but it did not. 3-2 St. Edmund. And Sasha Hess, she served for much of that run where the Crusaders went from up 4 or 5 to down 4 or 5. And now Clayberg sends one in the net, and it's a 4-2 lead in favor of St. Edmund. I can't imagine that the timeouts will have a very long leash tonight. If this lead gets too much larger, we might see an early timeout, but the Crusaders will take another serve that goes long. And now 2 of their 3 points in this third set have come from serves over the back line. 4-3, Crusaders down 2-0 on the night, down 1 here in the third set. And the Gales work it with Myers at the net. She taps it over lightly and politely. Clayberg answers with a heater. Myers sends back a heater again. And there's a dig from Hoffbauer out of the back row, but it goes under the net. And it's a 5-3 lead, another kill for Mariah Myers in the contest. Back to serve. It'll be Claire O'Connell. Heidoff digs it down. Sends it over. Cook blocks. Back to the Gales with Myers. Hart dives. Unable to get there, and the Gales go up by 3. The Scales squad has been tough, and the Crusaders have not been able to stay in position. The Gales keep mixing things up. 6-3. Clayburg, free ball to the back row, back to Hess. They work it to Palmer. She'll send it over. Clayburg looks to answer with a free ball. Dug out by O'Connor. Myers free balls it. It's in the net. And the Crusaders will take it. 6-4. So they've scored on a couple serving errors. Gales putting it in the net once and a Clucky kill. They trail 6-4 in the third. Amelia Cook sends it away left to right. Hess digs for the Gales. Out front, it's Gibb. Too strong, and Clucky lets it sail past. Back to back for the Crusaders. And it's 6-5 Gales. Cook, 13 aces on the year. Make it 14. The reverse announcer jinx. The Gales will call a timeout. They were up 3. The Cook ace ties it at 6. Back in 30 seconds, you're listening to KCIM.
When you buy from a local business, like one of the new Auto Group dealerships, the money stays right here in the local community. Supporting local businesses helps our local economy, and that lets us help local organizations, schools, and giving back to our community. Good luck to all players from the New Way Auto Group dealerships with locations in Coon Rapids, Jefferson, and Pocahontas.
Tied at 6 here, set 3. Coon Rapids Baird out of the timeout taken by St. Edmund. It'll be Amelia Cook serving for the Crusaders. Left to right, back row, Hess receives. Out to Myers on the front. Hart to Cook to Clayburg inside that near corner, and she'll pick up a kill. 7-6. Clayburg's first in the set. She's got 9 or 10 now on the night. Cook looks over to the sideline. She'll serve again. Crusaders looking for a run to give themselves some breathing room. And somebody must have been out of position for Coon Rapids Baird, and they give a point to St. Edmund here, and they'll wave off the serve. Mariah Myers with 13 kills tonight. She's back to serve. Tied at 7, St. Edmund and Coon Rapids Baird. Hart receives. Cook works it up to Hart. Myers receives on the Gale side. Tipped back to Hart. Cook finding Clayburg at the net. Myers up toward the rafters. Miscommunication, but Hess gets there. A little late, but no harm, no foul. Now Clayburg on the other side gets it rejected at the net. And they'll say the Crusaders. I think Clayburg went into the net. 8-7 St. Edmund. And they will go up by 1. Myers serving once again here on KCIM in this Region 5 quarterfinal. Winner moves on to the semis on Monday. Hart receives the serve. It's Clayburg at the net, just lightly popping it up. Now Gibb sends it down. Cook can't get to it quick enough. And it's 9-7. 6 kills for Gibb tonight. A 2-point lead for St. Edmund. And the Gales will serve with a 2-0 lead on the night here in the third. Cook plays it out of the net. They free ball it over. Now Myers free balls it, tipped over by Mason for CRB. Now right back, near side, Chloe Palmer at the net. Knocks one down on the far sideline. Nobody home for the Crusaders. 4th kill, 10-7. St. Edmund out front. The Gales trying to end the Crusaders season in 3. Jump serve from Myers. Clucky receives. Out front, near side. It's Clayburg, then blocked out of bounds. Crusaders back within 2. They'll send number 2. Malia Clayburg to the back line to serve. Just picked up the kill. Serve on the way, received by Hess. Near side, now over to the far side. Crusaders have it, tipped over by Mason. Hess will set it up on the near side for Palmer. Cook pops it up. Hart works it to Clucky. She'll free ball it over, dug out by Palmer. Mason at the net, punched over by Clucky, kept alive. St. Edmund pops it right back over. We play on. Back to the Crusaders. Cook digs. Hart setting it up for Clucky. Clucky dug out by Hess. Near side Palmer. And that'll go out of bounds. Nope, they'll say just in. I thought from here that looked like it was out of bounds. They will say it was in. Over on the far side, Palmer will pick up her third kill. Hart receives the serve, and they try to play it out of the net, and it's an 11, now 12-8 lead for St. Edmund, and a timeout taken by Coach Lewis and the Crusaders. Set 3 for St. Edmund. They're on top by 4. Back in 30 seconds. Crusaders called time to talk it over.
Community Insurance Agency is a proud supporter of the Coon Rapids Bayard Crusaders and is pleased to help sponsor tonight's game. Community Insurance Agency is more than just their name. It's the core foundation of what they believe in, the community. For quality protection at prices you can afford, backed by their fast, friendly service, call one of their agents today at 712-999-2288 or stop in at their office in Coon Rapids. Go Crusaders!
Both teams have used one of their 2 timeouts in this third set. St. Edmund leading it 12-8, looking for a 3-0 sweep on the night in Coon Rapids. Crusaders receive the serve. Maddie Mason free balls it over. Abby Huss digs. And then they get tripped up, feet tangled up. Claire O'Connor hits the deck, and it drops in for a Crusader point. 12-9. They'll take them however they can get them. And Anna Hart will serve for the Crusaders in her white libero jersey, but it's in the net. Gales go back up by 4. It is 12-9, now 13-9. And they'll serve with Ava Andrew, the junior. 61 aces on the year. Right-hander on its way, cross court. Hart digs it out. Now in the back row, Clayberg free balls it toward the front row of the Gales. Andrew free balls it over. Now Clucky pops it up for Cook. Hoffbauer at the middle. Blocked and knocked down for a Hoffbauer kill. Got through the block of the St. Edmund Gales, and they're back within 3. Crusaders down 13-10. Again, the Crusaders need to win this third set or their season's over. Ella Heidoff will send it away left to right. Gales on the near side. Diving play from Malia Clayberg, and it's a kill credited to Ava Underberg. 14-10. St. Edmunds now up by 4. Chloe Palmer, 3 kills tonight. She'll serve it. Received by Hart, near side to Clucky. To the back row. Gales receive. And the Crusaders will dig it out of bounds. Clayberg couldn't keep it in play. 15-10. St. Edmund now starting to stretch their lead. Serve from Palmer. Cook sets it over. Now Myers gets dug out by Clucky on the Crusader side. Hoffbauer at the front. And that'll be off the back wall, too strong. 16-10. 1 timeout left for the Crusaders. Their season hanging in the balance. Chloe Palmer serves it away to Anna Hart. Now it's Hoffbauer at the front row. Diving play from Myers. Back. Tipped at the net. Clayberg pops it up in the back row. Now Hart sets it up and out of bounds. St. Edmund will take a 7-point lead, and Coach Lewis will use her second and final timeout. St. Edmund in control, up 2-0 on the night. 17-10 in the third, and the Crusaders will have their last chance to talk it over here in set 3. Back in a moment on KCIM.
Few people know as much about truck maintenance and repair as RJV Transport and Diesel Repair. Hi, it's Big Pete. As an owner-operator, understand how crucial it is to get your truck back on the road. Our technicians have the knowledge to get it done right. With competitive shop rates and good old-school experience, we're here to keep you rolling smoothly. Plus, we are one of the only shops in the area certified to do hazmat tanker inspections. RJV in Westside, 663-4500, or call my wife, Sarah, at 790-4543.
1380 KCIM Carroll and 95.1 FM. I'm Nick Brinks, live in Coon Rapids tonight. Coon Rapids Baird hosting St. Edmund. But the Gales out of Fort Dodge lead by 7 here in this third set. 17-10, now 18-10. Myers from the front row. Another kill. She's up to 14 on the night. And the Crusaders just have not had answers for this St. Edmund squad on the night. Still needing a lot to happen just to force a fourth set. Crusaders work it back. Myers tips it over back to the Crusaders. Cook free balls it backwards. Back to Hess. Gales have it. Free ball up and over and back. Over the line. Too strong. Crusaders will take it. It's 18-11. They're within 7. Needing a run. Can Ashlyn Clucky provide a spark from the service line? On its way left to right. Ava Andrew digs it out. Myers tries to answer on the line. Just out of play by a mere inch and a half, we'll call it. And it's 18-12. That was one of the closest ones we've seen tonight on a line. And the back judge says out. 18-12. Crusaders have gone back-to-back, trying to keep it going. Hart digs. Heidoff will free ball to the back row. Palmer dug it out. Now it's Myers, tipped up. Clayberg and Hart almost collide, but they get it over the net. Now Ava Underberg sends it. Hart dives. Clayberg slams it. Gales have it back with Myers and a free ball. Heidoff digs. Back to the Crusaders, and Hoffbauer tried to lightly tap it over, but didn't get enough on it. Off the net. Stays on the Crusaders side, and the Gales go up by 7, 19-12. Gales serving here with their libero senior Sasha Hess. Right-handed serve just clears the net. Hart digs it out. Cook to Hoffbauer, back corner. Andrew is there to dig it out. Now Heidoff takes one back. Myers, Malia Clayberg rather, she'll send it down with a slam. Nobody home on the Gale side in the back row, and it's 13-19. Crusaders back within 6. Hoffbauer's turn to serve in the back row. Left to right, cross court. Palmer receives. To the near side, Gibb. Hoffbauer receives for CRB. Now Clayberg punches it over. St. Edmund sending it back with Ava Andrew. Hoffbauer receives. She'll dig it out. Now Clayberg at the net, punches it over. Andrew digs. Myers heater. Popped up by Heidoff, but it'll fall with a thud. Cook dives. Can't get there quick enough. 20-13. St. Edmund 5 points away from a sweep in Coon Rapids tonight. Serve on its way. Hart dug it out on the serve by Claire O'Connell. Now Mason gets it rejected. Cook sends it back, and she'll pick up a kill. Her first of the night. Within 6. Crusaders need more where that came from. It's 20-14. St. Edmund. Amelia Cook in the back row. She'll serve left to right on its way. It's dug out by Hess. Up front to Myers. Heidoff digs it back. It's out of bounds on the Gale side. 21-14. And the Crusaders, you can see it on their faces. They know this will be tough to rally from. St. Edmund up 7 in the third, trying for the sweep. But they'll serve it into the net. Mariah Myers will give the Crusaders a little bit of life. 21-15. Clayburg will serve in front of the student section for CRB. It's on its way. Myers along the far sideline. Set up for Gibb. Light tap over. Heidoff punches it to the back row. Hart sends it over with a fist. To the near side, Palmer. Punched up by Clucky. Now Hart will pop it up behind the back line. Cook sends it over on a free ball. To the near side. Out of bounds, and Cook got fingertips on it. The kill for Gibb. She's closing in on 6 or 7 kills tonight, it looks like. And she'll serve. The senior out back with a 7-point lead for St. Edmund. Hart receives for CRB. It's Clucky sending it over, and in play. Might have been deflected at the net anyway. Clucky with the kill. It's their third. Mason will check out for CRB. Hoffbauer will come back into the lineup, and it's Anna Hart. Needing a big run. Can it start from the service line here? Down by 6. CRB will add another. St. Edmund, a little miscommunication, and it falls with no third hit. Nobody came up and claimed it. 22-17. St. Edmund does have 1 timeout remaining. Crusaders are out. 22-17 in the third. Crusaders are down, and their season on the ropes. Serve from Hart. Gales tip it back over. Hart dives. Underberg there for the kill. And 1 away from match point. 23-17. They'll sub junior Ava Andrew back in. She'll serve. She's been their ace this year. 61 to be exact this season. A team high. Right-hander on the way. Clayburg off her forearms. Up front to Hoffbauer. Free ball to the back row, and Myers can't field it cleanly. Hoffbauer with her 5th kill of the contest. In our post-game show, we'll name our Motor Inn player of the game. Can one of these girls step up and force a 4th set? And Heidoff will serve. Down by 5. Crusaders will take it back after the attack from Myers. But miscommunication. 2 girls went for the dig. And now it's match point St. Edmund. 24-18. And St. Edmund fans are on their feet now. Chloe Palmer will serve. No breathing room for the Crusaders. Hoffbauer at the net. She'll free ball it over. Myers up front. Myers, the heater, the kill in the back corner to end it. 25-18 was our score in all 3 sets tonight as the St. Edmund Gales hand Coon Rapids Bayard their 6th loss of the season. They will end 23-6 on the year. St. Edmund moves to 19-11, and they will travel to Conrad, Iowa, coming up on Monday to likely play BCL UW, who is facing 2-22 Madrid tonight. But the Crusader season comes to an end tonight at home at the hands of the Gales. 3-0. Post games coming up next. Thanks to Mackey Motors. You're listening to KCIM 1380 AM and 95.1 FM.
Since 1968, Mackey Motors has been serving Lake City and the surrounding communities with new and certified pre-owned vehicles. Mackey Motors is a full-service dealership providing oil changes in our Quick Lube Express bays, a service department with world-class trained technicians, a body shop and collision center with the latest equipment, a full vehicle detailing department, or come talk with one of our highly knowledgeable sales staff.
Recipient of the GM Mark of Excellence Award for 15 years running. Together, let's drive at Mackey Motors in Lake City, MackeyMotors.com.
Are you looking for a new appliance? Stop by Coon Rapids Hardware Hank. They are an authorized Whirlpool, Maytag, and Amanda dealer. If they don't have what you're looking for in stock, they will order it just for you. Make Coon Rapids Hardware Hank your one-stop shop for all your home needs, and check out their new location. They're proud supporters of the Coon Rapids Bayard Crusaders. And remember, they're not your average hardware store.
Heritage Insurance wants to wish the Coon Rapids Bayard Crusaders good luck. Heritage Insurance offers years of experience in protecting all your assets with personalized customer service that you can always trust. Let their staff answer all your insurance questions. Call for your appointment today. 792-999-2263. That's 999-2263. Good luck, Crusaders, from everyone at Heritage Insurance. Door got a dent? Hood got a ding? Tony's Corner Body and Paint will get rid of that thing. That window crack and that fender scratch has met its match. Tony's Corner Body and Paint. If the repair is big or the repair is small, Tony's Corner Body and Paint does it all. Tony personally guarantees all auto body repairs because he repairs it himself. Tony's Corner Body and Paint. Get a free quote. Main Street in Coon Rapids or call 712-999-DENT. If you have a project that needs to be done, turn to Moore Construction in Coon Rapids. Whether it's new construction, remodeling, or cosmetic makeovers, trust the professionals at Moore Construction. Call 712-684-7667 for a free estimate. Also, for all your lumber and other building material needs, make it Moore Lumber on Main Street in Coon Rapids. Moore Lumber and Construction, locally owned and operated, and proud sponsors of Coon Rapids Baird Athletics.
From bump, set, spike to the crack of the bat, at Motor Inn of Carroll, we love our high school sports, and we love the opportunities to support our local schools, athletes, coaches, and parents. Through the hard work of our kids, we get the enjoyment of watching and listening to their activities. Other life lessons, like teamwork and citizenship, help create outstanding young women and men we are so proud to sponsor. Good luck to all of our local sports teams. From Motor Inn of Carroll.
We are back in Coon Rapids tonight as the Crusaders season comes to an end at the hands of St. Edmund in a 3-0 sweep. All three sets were 25-18 for the scores. We have also lost East Sac tonight. They fall at Ridgeview in a 3-0 sweep in 2A. Jeff Blankman with that broadcast on 93.7 KKRL tonight. Over on Kick 106.7, South Central Calhoun is in the fourth set with a 2-1 lead over Missouri Valley. KC Miners on the broadcast there. And then IKM Manning and Exira Elkhorn Kimballton also playing in 1A postseason action on the road tonight. Have not seen any scores from those matches. Tough night for the Coon Rapids Baird Crusaders. They got off to a slow start in the first set. Their best moment of the night came midway through set number 2. They had a 14-9 lead, and it's looking like things might be able to even out if they could keep that run going. 5-point lead. Unfortunately, that's when St. Edmund got hot, and they went on to take a 16-15 lead. They scored quickly, and they pulled away to win it 25-18. They ended that set on a 16-4 run to put a stranglehold on the night with a 2-0 lead. And then in the third set, they jumped out in the early going to a 6-3 lead. Crusaders tied it up, but were never really able to gain much momentum after that. St. Edmund pulled away in the closing moments as well to win by 7 in all three sets. Coming up in just a moment, we'll name our Motor Inn Player of the Game. This is the Mackey Motors post-game show. Recipients of the GM Mark of Excellence Award for 15 years running, Together Let's Drive, and Mackey Motors, online at MackeyMotors.com. This 1A Region 5 quarterfinal has seen St. Edmund move on. I would imagine they will play BCLUW. They went into that matchup against Madrid with a 28-10 record. Madrid 2-22 on the year, including their playoff opener on Monday with a win over Peyton Sheridan. So if that is the case, it would be St. Edmund at BCLUW coming up on Monday. Let's take a look at our stat sheet tonight for the Coon Rapids Baird Crusaders before we name our Motor Inn Player of the Game. And we'll look at the leading, Malia Clayberg leading the team in kills once again. She had 11 unofficially on my stat sheet tonight. Ashton Cluckey finishes with 3. Aubrey Hoffbauer, a nice night with 5 kills, a couple blocks, and an ace as well. Kills for Maddie Mason, Amelia Cook, and Ella Heidoff tonight. We will name our Motor Inn Player of the Game in just a moment. We'll take one more break. and be back to wrap up our broadcast tonight in Coon Rapids on KCIM Carroll.
When you buy from a local business, like one of the new Auto Group dealerships, the money stays right here in the local community. Supporting local businesses helps our local economy, and that lets us help local organizations, schools, and giving back to our community. Good luck to all players from the New Way Auto Group dealerships with locations in Coon Rapids, Jefferson, and Pocahontas.
Post-game coverage continues on KCIM. Let's name our Motor Inn player of the game. Motor Inn of Carroll, your premier Toyota and Chevy dealership for sales, service, parts, and collision. And I was really impressed by her hustle tonight, even though maybe those plays aren't what show up on the stat sheet. I thought Aubrey Hoffbauer had an exceptional night for the Crusaders. Second best on the team tonight in kills as well. Had some blocks, and I was just really impressed by the way she played tonight on a night that the Crusaders will maybe not remember the most fondly looking back. They had much higher hopes for this one, for the home game and a chance to get to a regional semifinal. Unfortunately, it was not meant to be. St. Edmund comes in and gets the sweep tonight, 25-18 in all three. But Aubrey Hoffbauer for the Coon Rapids Bayard Crusaders, she is our Motor Inn player of the game here on KCIM. That has done it, and that will do it for this game tonight and our broadcast. This has been a production of the Carroll Broadcasting Sports Network on KCIM. A 3-0 win for St. Edmund. They are moving on to Monday's regional semifinal. I'm Nick Brinks. So long from Coon Rapids. Thanks for listening, and good night.